Good morning, dear students. I am teaching chapter 6 physical and chemical changes, and yesterday we discussed about activity 6.4, 6.5, 6.67, and today we will discuss about activity 6.8. Activity 6.8. Today I will discuss about activity 6.8. So in activity 6.8, take a beaker, in it pour 50 ml of tap water and pour a spoonful of copper sulfate crystals in the beaker and stir well. And in this, add few drops of dilute sulfuric acid. Then you will obtain acidulated copper sulfate solution, and then take out 5 ml of this solution in a test tube for comparison. The rest of the copper sulfate solution in the beaker, add 2 brightly polished nails and cover the beaker with a paper and leave it undisturbed for half an hour. Then now compare the color of the copper sulfate. Then what you will see, color of the copper sulfate solution, the test sample in the test tube, take out the nails and observe their color. Then what you will notice that the blue color of the copper sulfate changes to light green color. The blue color of the copper sulfate, it will change into the light green color, and the brightly polished nails are coated with a reddish brown deposit, and the brownie, that nail it is coated with a reddish brown deposit. Actually, the copper sulfate solution enters a chemical reaction with iron nails to form new products, that is iron sulfate and copper. The iron sulfate solution is green in color, whereas reddish brown residues on the iron nails is of copper. So you can see that copper sulfate solution, CuSO4, copper sulfate react with iron, then iron sulfate solution will form. FeSO4, iron sulfate and copper. Iron sulfate and copper. Here it will react FeSO4 and copper. A copper sulfate. This is the copper sulfate. Copper sulfate. This is the iron sulfate. And copper will also release. So following conclusion can be drawn from the above reaction. New products are formed. You can see that new products are formed and change in color takes place, and change is irreversible and permanent in nature. Change is irreversible and permanent in nature. So the changes which takes place in the activity from activity 6.4 to 6.8 are called the chemical changes. According to the basis of this activity, we can say that in the chemical reaction, new substances are formed and change in the color takes place, and it is irreversible in nature. Even on removing the cause, it cannot change in its original form. So change is permanent in nature and it is irreversible. Change is followed by the formation of new substances. We can see that new substances are formed, and change is followed by the change in state at composition, and change may give out, absorb heat, light or sound, and change may give rise to some kind of smell, and change may be followed by the change in color. Change may give out some gas or gases. From the above discussion, a chemical change is defined as under. So we can say that chemical change is defined as under. Chemical change is permanent change in nature in which new substances are formed with different kind of properties and with the evolution or absorption of some kind of energy. So we can discuss about the chemical change, and chemical change permanent in nature, and in this new substances are formed with different properties with the evolution or absorption of heat or light energy, some kind of energy. More examples of the chemical changes. So rusting of iron is a chemical change, as the rust cannot be converted back into iron by physical means. And cooking of food is a chemical change, as the cooked food cannot be converted back into original ingredients. Burning of fuels such as petrol, kerosene oil, diesel oil, wood, charcoal and coal. And digestion of food by living beings, respiration in living beings, fermentation of cane juice, fruit juice, etc., butter turning rancid, and rotting of fruits and vegetables. Photosynthesis, the process by which leaves of plants convert carbon dioxide and water into their food and oxygen in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight. Charring of sugar into charcoal on a strong heating. Importance of chemical changes. It is useful to note that when a chemical change takes place in a substances, we say a chemical reaction takes place between them. So chemical changes are very important, and following examples will prove this point. Metals which we use in our daily life are obtained from their ores by carrying out a series of chemical reactions, and new medicines are produced by a chain of chemical reactions, and all kinds of plastics are prepared by chemical reactions. All kind of building materials are prepared by chemical reactions. To sum up, we can say all new materials are discovered by studying chemical change. What is the difference between physical and chemical change? Now come to the physical change. Physical change is temporary in nature, but chemical change is permanent in nature. And in physical change, no new substances are formed, but in chemical change, new substances are formed. And in physical change, it is easily reversible, but chemical change, it is irreversible. And in physical change, no change in the composition or the properties of the substances takes place. But in chemical change, change in the composition and the properties of the substance takes place. And last point, in physical change, energy of some kind may or may not be absorbed, but in chemical change, energy of some kind is generally heat or light is either given out or absorbed. So this is the differences between physical and chemical change. And activities from 6.4 to 6.8 you will take a revision, and today some examples are given, examples of chemical changes. You will read this, and importance of chemical changes. This one also you will read, and you will write in the copy chapter 17 and 18. 17 forest, 18 wastewater management. So study materials you can download from the study materials, and you will write from there. And this is the chapter 6, physical and chemical changes, and you will take revision till here, physical change and chemical change, till the differences between physical change and chemical change. And in next topic I will discuss rusting of iron. What is the rusting of iron? So all of you till here you will take a revision.